What's up, everybody? It's your time to shine. Welcome back to Achievers Club. Today, we're diving into a book that's been a game changer for me and millions of others by the one and only Morgan Housel. Now, before you click away thinking this is just another boring finance book, trust me on this. This isn't about complex stock strategies or real estate loopholes. It's about the psychology behind our money habits, the invisible scripts that drive our financial decisions. We're going on a journey to uncover the often overlooked aspects of building wealth, like understanding our own biases and behaviors. So buckle up, hit that like button for good luck, and let's unlock the secrets to mastering the psychology of money together. Alright, let's kick things off with Chapter 1, where Morgan Housel drops a truth bomb on us. Luck and risk play a bigger role in financial success than we like to admit. Think about it. You can be the hardest working person in the room, make all the right moves, but still get sideswiped by an unexpected recession or a global pandemic. Housel uses the story of Bill Gates to illustrate this point. Now, we all know Bill Gates, the Microsoft mogul, one of the wealthiest people on the planet. But did you know that a large part of his success can be attributed to a stroke of luck? Back in the day, when Gates was just a high school student, his school had access to a computer, a rarity in those times. This early exposure to technology gave him a massive head start. Now, I'm not taking away from Gates's hard work and genius, but you have to admit that lucky break played a significant role. The takeaway here is not to get too caught up in comparing yourself to others. We all have different starting points, different opportunities, and different levels of luck. Focus on what you can control: your work ethic, your choices, and your reactions to the inevitable curveballs life throws your way. Let's talk about the magic of compounding, the ultimate secret weapon to building wealth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Compounding sounds boring. But trust me, this stuff is financial alchemy. In a nutshell, compounding is like a snowball effect. You start small, maybe invest a little bit every month, and over time, those small contributions start to generate their own returns. And then those returns generate even more returns, and so on. It's like a financial chain reaction that can turn a modest starting point into a massive fortune over time. The best part? You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to benefit from compounding. The key is to start early and be patient. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Housel uses the example of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha himself. Did you know that the vast majority of Buffett's wealth wasn't accumulated until after he turned 50? That's right, compounding is a long game, but the rewards are well worth the wait. Okay, let's talk about a trap that catches so many people on their journey to financial freedom: lifestyle inflation. We've all been there. You get a raise, land a better paying job, or maybe your side hustle starts taking off. And what do? We upgrade our lifestyle to match our new income. Suddenly that studio apartment feels too small, so we move into a bigger place. We trade in our reliable used car for a shiny new SUV. Vacations become more extravagant, dinners out become more frequent. And just like that, we're back to square one, living paycheck to paycheck, even though we're making more money than ever before. The problem is, lifestyle inflation creates a vicious cycle. The more we make, the more we spend, and we're constantly chasing that next level of income to support our ever-increasing expenses. The key here is to break free from this cycle and focus on building wealth, not just a bigger paycheck. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle every time you get a raise, try redirecting that extra income towards your investments, your savings, or paying off debt. Remember, true financial freedom isn't about driving a fancy car or living in a mansion. It's about having the financial security to live life on your own terms. Chapter 4: The Power of Saving. It's not how much you earn, but how much you keep. Here's a simple but powerful truth that often gets overlooked. Saving is more important than how much money you earn. You could be making 6 figures, even 7 figures, but if you're spending it all, you're not building wealth. On the flip side, someone making a modest income but consistently saving a significant portion of their earnings can end up with a much larger net worth over time. The key is to make saving a non-negotiable part of your budget. Automate your savings so that a portion of your income is automatically transferred to your savings or investment accounts each month. Think of it like paying yourself first. And don't underestimate the power of small, consistent savings. Even saving a small amount each day or week can add up to significant sums over time, thanks to the magic of compounding. Chapter 5. Don't let your emotions run your money. Let's talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to money. Our emotions. We like to think we're rational beings, making logical decisions based on facts and figures. But the truth is, our emotions, especially fear and greed, can wreak havoc on our financial lives. Think about it. When the stock market is booming, everyone's feeling invincible, right? We get caught up in the hype, start making impulsive investment decisions, maybe even take on more risk than we're comfortable with. And then, inevitably, the market takes a downturn. Fear sets in, and we panic sell, locking in our losses and missing out on potential gains when the market recovers. The key to avoiding these emotional roller coasters is to have a plan and stick to it. Don't let short-term market fluctuations derail your long-term financial goals. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. And as Warren Buffett famously said, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Chapter 6. Defining enough, the antidote to greed. One of the most profound concepts is the importance of defining enough. In a world that constantly tells us to strive for more, bigger, better, it's easy to get caught up in the endless pursuit of wealth. But here's the thing, there's no magic number that guarantees happiness or fulfillment. In fact, chasing after an arbitrary amount of wealth can actually lead to more stress, anxiety, and even unhappiness. Housel argues that the key to true financial freedom is to define what enough means to you. What are your financial goals? What do you want your money to provide for you and your loved ones? Once you have a clear understanding of your enough, you can start making financial decisions that align with your values and priorities. You'll be less likely to fall prey to greed, envy, or the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Remember, true wealth isn't about accumulating an obscene amount of money. It's about having the financial security and freedom to live a life that's meaningful to you. Chapter 7. Time versus money, the ultimate trade-off. Let's talk about the ultimate trade-off, time versus money. We often think of wealth in terms of our net worth, our income, our possessions. But what about the value of our time? Time is our most precious resource and it's finite. We can always make more money, but we can't get back lost time. Housel argues that true wealth is about having control over your time. It's about having the freedom to choose how you spend your days, who you spend them with, and what you spend them doing. Sometimes this means making unconventional choices. Maybe you turn down a high-paying but demanding job in favor of a role that offers more flexibility and work-life balance. Maybe you choose to live in a smaller home or drive a less expensive car so that you can work less and spend more time with your family or pursuing your passions. The point is, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to the time-money trade-off. The key is to be intentional about your choices and to prioritize what truly matters to you. Chapter 8. Different perspectives on money. It's personal. And finally, let's wrap things up with a crucial reminder. Everyone's relationship with money is unique. Our financial beliefs, habits, and behaviors are shaped by a complex web of factors. Our upbringing, our culture, our personal experiences. Someone who grew up in a family that struggled financially might have a very different perspective on money than someone who grew up in a wealthy household. Someone who's experienced a major financial setback might be more risk-averse, while someone who's enjoyed early financial success might be more comfortable taking risks. The key is to be mindful of these different perspectives and to avoid judging others based on their financial choices. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. The most important thing is to find what works best for you and your unique circumstances. That wraps up our deep dive into. Remember, building wealth isn't just about crunching numbers and mastering complex financial strategies. It's about understanding the psychology behind our money habits and making smart choices that align with our values and goals. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time, keep hustling, keep learning, and keep striving to achieve your financial dreams.